Hey, hi, how are you? I am JadeFox Unfiltered, and welcome back, JDX. How are y'all? Okay, let me try to get this video out before Martin drops part 2. I kind of been messing around. Anyway, so I'm going to do a series, and it's going to be basically like what Martin Lewis either didn't tell you, didn't have wasn't privy to certain information to tell you, or forgot to tell you, or whatever. So, which brings me to this first clip of what he didn't tell you. Listen.
She's got like a whole bunch of people that make reaction videos on her. So
okay, so I saw my likeness in that video. And so the difference between me and those other people that were in there, I'm a little bit closer to the situation. Like Keesha Kaylee, Meek Mob D, they the homies or whatever. So if it's, we talk, if there's something I want to, I'm privy to a lot more information than, those ones. Like, it's a lot of stuff that I know that I haven't told, that I've had permission to tell, but still didn't because I ain't want to hurt certain people. Like, I'ma always know a lot behind the scenes because, they, I just do. They the homies. So that was the first thing, which was not a lot, but, And then, y'all, still, just because, like, me and D are, closer to Keesha, the situation, it's so weird how y'all will be like, oh my gosh, Keesha got y'all doing this and Keesha got y'all doing that. One thing about all three of us, we cool as hell, but we're all three some little babies that don't listen. We don't listen to each other when it comes to our content, or if we're headstrong on things. We don't, nobody makes the other one do nothing. And we've all had our moments where I was told I go against the grain, and we try to, we don't, none of that. So please, anything that I say, anything that D said, or anything that Keesha says, it may not reflect all three of us. So no, Keesha's not some mastermind paying us and making us do weird stuff. Y'all crazy. I just had to get that out, even though people are going to ignore that disclaimer because they always do. But anyways, which brings me to this one.
People threatening to dox other content creators if they didn't make videos on Keesha.
I was contacted, but if I don't make pretty much a video doing and saying what they want me to do.
Okay, with that one, okay, so yeah, it was saying that basically people threatening to dox other content creators, and that's what Paris said that he was gonna that happened to him, and Lipstick Alley was making him do it and stuff like that. But what either Martin don't know or what he didn't tell you is in fact like 2 months later or something, when Paris realized he was not going to be friends with Keesha, because he only did that just so he can gain a phone call or two with Keesha Kaylee. So he had to have a reason as to why he was doing this stuff to her. He couldn't say, first he tried to do the whole, oh well, we had a problem because you tried to get my channel struck, and then that ended up being a lie, so he had to come up with something else. Well, I didn't want to do this to you, but Lipstick Alley made me do it, and, they were going to dox me and all this other stuff. They were going to dox me and all this other stuff. But once he saw that Keesha was never going to return a call, and Keesha wasn't going to be friends or whatever, and Keesha was going to still be cool with D, he became extremely mad, and he made a video where he was like, you don't want nice Paris, blah, blah, blah. And he actually, in turn, admitted to lying to Keesha about Lipstick Alley doing this to him. So he said, like, why would you even believe that? He was like, that's why, Jeremy messes over you, because you believe anything that somebody the fuck tells you. He was like, how the hell could a forum, a message forum get together? And then there's like, Lipstick Alley is not a corporation. It's just a bunch of, messy women, people that get together and do stuff. They can't sit there and threaten me to do anything. They're not one entity, which I knew that. I knew that. And I would be on the phone, be like, no, this, that, and the third. But he actually admitted that nobody never tried to dox him. And he even laughed at Keesha for believing that shit. So yeah, that's in one of the many videos that were deleted even before his final deletion. So yes, he admitted to that not being true. Okay. So, which brings me to this.
I've been dealing with this situation for such a long time. I'm so sorry, girl, because that is not who I am.
Right. So, what wasn't told is that video was, Keesha took that one down rather quickly. And that was done during the time where, like, Keesha used to have to apologize for anything. It would come to where Keesha wouldn't even know what she was apologizing for. So you know, it was getting to where, you know, her brand was so, I mean, I guess that was so consistent with her brand, like just not fighting for yourself, not doing this and not doing that. So she just got, that's when that was the beginning of the end, when she was kind of hitting her breaking point. So at one point she even had to do a video because I think she said the word gay, but she didn't even say it in a bad context. She said something about oh well, you know, she follows this gay guy and I think that they would have their information. Keesha had to come and make a whole an apology video to the LGBTQ community because she just said that she's following this gay guy online just for saying the word gay. So she would be apologizing to where she didn't even know what she was apologizing for, even when she was in dead right. So that video was in turn taken down, and that was during the apology phase of Keesha. Okay. So then there's this.
Like, stop playing with me. Play with your mammy, play with your kids, but do not play with me.
So what y'all didn't know, the person the big forehead stupid looking bitch that was in the video with her, it's ironic that she would say that, and that same person that she was saying that to Keesha with, that's sitting next to her, is very much playing with her mammy, playing with her kid, and playing with her, like taking pictures of her kid, putting it on live videos. She's very much playing with her ass. So she might need to turn to her right and tell her that. So that's so weird. So yeah, she's very much getting played with. And so then there's this.
And you literally talk shit about kids.
Trespassing on school grounds or
Okay, what he didn't tell you is that this wasn't going this wasn't being said to Keesha. Malibu said this to somebody else. And you know, Malibu, he likes to throw his hand. I mean, I'm sorry, throw rocks and hide his hand. Like, now he's all trying to be innocent, like, oh, well, what I got to do with that? He was like, I seen y'all's thing. What do I have to do with that? Exactly. You had nothing to do with anything, but you still got your ass on here, inserted yourself into the situation, and you started lying, and you tried to lie and convince, and I cannot say this enough. I hope I have to say it in every video. You lied and said that Paris was a natural born female so that you can weaponize the gay community so that they can cancel D and Keesha. So what the fuck you mean? What did you have to do with this? You really didn't. This was nothing that you had something to do with. You don't know Keesha, you know, probably barely know Paris. Okay, so no, Malibu. I hope Martin drag your ass. Okay, and I'll have all the clips that he needs. You know. So that was that, and so there's also this.
Biggest stories I've ever worked on, and it's been a lot. Like, I've been away from YouTube for a month, so I would appreciate it so much if you guys are to smash that like button and leave a comment in the section saying I'm glad you back.
Ciao. Y'all are crazy. Y'all did everything but smash that like button and tell them you glad. I mean, y'all probably smashed the like button, but as far as the I'm glad you back, that's y'all said everything but I'm glad you back in them damn comments. Them shit's like 3,000 long. Y'all are really just just stalking this man behind this girl. Y'all, in his next comments, y'all need to just say welcome back. Y'all just his notifications must be, ooh, child. Y'all are crazy. Leave this man alone. Anybody who has something positive to say about Keesha, y'all want to dox him, y'all want to do all this other shit, y'all want to drag him because y'all once loved her and then now it's this. Y'all fucking crazy. Anyway, so let's get, there's a lot more to that, but I'm trying to beat his video before it came out. The other ones, they'll be a lot longer. But then again, in my comment sections, do you want a lot longer videos or a lot less? Because I could have actually sit there and picked apart a lot of shit that, you know, wasn't said. But I'm going to do that in the next video. Y'all just let me know. So let's get to the part to where, you know, him and Big Sir had a talk. So listen.
Has he reached out to you? Yeah.
So yes, you know, Paris said that, you know, he reached out to him. And so then, you know, Paris likes to lie. And so lately his gut, because like I said, I still get sent shit from people's, you know, from LSA and all this other stuff. And so a lot of his followers, they're constantly catching him in lies and stuff like that. Like, I just caught him in one where he was just saying he don't know his fate and all this other stuff. And how he couldn't go live or something for 2 weeks or something because he was trying to work on getting back on YouTube, yet he didn't even file an appeal. Like, he just really just playing stupid. So one of his followers said this.
Last time you said you didn't send him anything. Did you change your mind? I sent him something that, like, needed to be shown.
Yeah, that person caught that. They was like, wait, I thought you just said in your last live you never sent him anything that you know, he said more than that he never sent him, that he'll never talk to him. He don't want nothing to do with Martin and all this other stuff. And then somebody else picked up on that. So he had to say, well, I sent him something that I think needed to be seen. And it was, you know, concerning Ashley and all that. So, yeah, that's crazy. So, yes. And then he also said this.
Paris, when you spoke to Martin, did he seem biased? No. He just asked me a question about, well, I'll just tell you guys what it was, literally. All I wanted to know was about Ashley's, actually, no, I'm not gonna say it. It's because obviously watching.
All right. So he says that, you know, he doesn't think that Martin is biased, and I guess until things start not going, you know, his way, or if they won't go his way. So everybody's just, oh, it's all good, blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. But then he also said some other shit about Martin. I'll just put that in another video because for sake of time, y'all. But then he was just like, I'm gonna tell y'all literally everything, and I'm gonna tell y'all. But I guess he just got to the point where he was like, damn, I don't know what to lie about. Like, I don't know how to make this on the spot ass lie up. So you know what? I'm just not gonna say nothing. He is a fucking weirdo, okay? And so it's just like, then he said this.
Whatever it was, it was a question that he wanted to answer about Ashley, and I answered it because I didn't want the wrong information to be out there and her to look crazy in the series because she's not saying anything to anybody. And he didn't have the information. I don't know if he didn't get it from her videos, or like, I don't know why. I don't know where that information, like if it's where it lives or whatever, but he didn't have it. So I just told him.
Right. He was like, you know, whatever it was, I'm not saying, you know, this, that, and the third. And I don't want them to have the wrong impression about Ashley because Ashley's not saying anything and all this other stuff. So you haven't talked to Ashley and Ashley's not saying anything. I mean, I'm just saying, like, why do you feel that it's up to you? But I guess, like I said, it's helping Martin. But, you know, you sitting there still jeffing up for somebody who's has yet to jeff up and say anything for you. And then the weirdest thing that I meant to ask him one of my last videos is, like, he went to Skeletor to try to use Skeletor's platform because he wanted to do a video that he wanted everybody to see, you know, that would have a reach or whatever. But why didn't he go to Malibu Dollface? I mean, he was just bragging about how Malibu has a bigger platform and a bigger reach, and how Malibu could get Keesha kicked up off the internet, and how Malibu could do this, and how Malibu had, you know, better views, which, how Malibu had this and how Malibu did that. He brags on Malibu's platform. Why wouldn't you go to Malibu Dollface, who has 100 and something K more followers than Keesha Kaylee, to try to get your reach out to them? Why couldn't you have made a video on Malibu's? Why? Because when you were on the up and up, you know, Malibu was coming on his platform. Or we're going to do a series together. That could have been a series. Like, Malibu was not risking none of that. So all this bragging on Malibu, that's your best friend, only for you not to be able to use your best friend's platform in order to tell people, like, where you're at now, where to find you and shit like that. They got to rely on that one video where, you know, he got aired out on me if I don't say something, you know, or maybe a few other people. So it's so weird. I think that's so weird. That is so damn weird. But yeah, so basically, yes, that's going to be my series. I'm definitely privy to a lot of information. So, you know, some I will be sharing, some I won't. But, you know, it's going to be a lot of stuff that he's going to miss, you know, some important, some not important. But I'm going to definitely cover that. But I'm going to still, you know, do my other stuff. I got a few more videos that got to come out because it's still a lot to be said about Big Sir getting kicked off the internet. It's a lot of other shit that's happening to him behind the scenes that I'm picking up on. So y'all definitely want to stay around for that. And yeah, so let me get ready. I think, you know, for this Martin video tonight or tomorrow, whenever, you know. So, yes, guys, yes. So, I guess that's my video for today. And I hope I didn't forget anything. But if not, I'll just tell you in the next video, you know, like I just did with that one, you know. And so, yes, guys, thank you. And thank you for the support. And I thank you guys for watching. And girl hands. Bye.